And then the models. But yeah, maybe if you first know how to work with the spectra, then the models can be the next step. But
Okay, fine.
if you have a scores plot, it's the same principle. You can modify the view. You can color according the time point. That's the same as for the spectra.
Yes.
If you right click format plot, you can also change everything.
Fine.
Like in styles, here you can change the size of the, well, it's something stupid, but the size of the
No,
points
serious,
here.
like, yeah, because these small things, they really take time to
Yeah. So I would suggest like explore a bit what you can do here. Axis, the legend, for example. Now the legend is here up to the right. You can also
and one thing more, because like I was using pH, time and Raman, like the three things. So if I want to mix three variables together, will I be able to? Is there any option?
Oh yes. You mean here that you can color not only according to the time, but to the pH as well?
Okay.
Is that your question? Yeah. For example, if you import your data here, we created a secondary ID time point.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can create one with the pH.
Okay, fine. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You can make
That
one
was my question.
even with a number. Like, for example, you could say the XRPD.
Yes. Yeah.
You could say free base plus salt and salt. And then in the scores plot, you can select the different secondary IDs you have. Here we only have time point, but you could do for the XRPD results, and then you will have three color codes for the salt plus free base and the free base.
Fine. Okay.
Or for the pH, you could also have it then, and then it will be colored according to the pH. So you can add as much secondary IDs you want. There's no impact on the spectra.
Fine. Yeah.
It's just easy to color according to those information. So
okay, fine. Yes. Yeah,
so
great.
it could be useful to color according to the pH as well, to see if you have a certain drop that you would see it here or in the spectra also. So it's all possible. No.
Okay, yeah, I'm just playing with these. Like since morning, I just have reproduced a little bit which you showed me in the morning. So yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I'm asking silly questions, but once I will.
Yeah, it's difficult. You can do a lot with it, so it's not always so easy to find everything back.
Yeah. But I really like this. Like the way I was struggling, like I had the data, but I didn't know how to present. Like, so I like this way of presenting. So yeah, thank you very much for guiding me.
Oh yeah, no problem. And you can also, if you're happy about a certain layout,
because Niels, I don't have an like, because you have come across the different things, and like, just give me the suggestions, like it would be, because I don't have anything in my mind, so any suggestion would be helpful for me.
What do you mean in
terms like in terms of presenting the data, or like how we can present the things, or different options, because like these are the things which I just saw and I asked, because if I don't know anything, obviously I'm not gonna ask the question.
Useful things you mean.
Yes, yeah, like in presenting, for example, here you showed me different options, for example, this color coding for the different phases, and I can include the XRPD when it's salt plus base and only base. So I'm just telling that these it would be useful for me because I have the data, but I don't know how to present it more effectively.
Yeah. Well, we can always maybe play with it a bit
Yeah.
and show them to me how you would have
Okay.
it in mind, and then we can have a look together, and I can say, oh, you could do this, or you could do this or this differently.
Yes, fine.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
and then you also learn a bit.
Is
how
there a
it works.
tutorial for this?
Let me check. No. This one might help. It's a bit like the help section.
Okay, so if you can please just send it to me.
Yeah, I will save it in your folder on
Please,
the
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, here you can do. Yeah, it explains a bit like how you can do everything. Yeah, I think it explains every functionality you have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's not. It's Simca 15, so it's a previous version of the one you have, but there are a lot of things which are similar.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
how to import
Fine.
data.
Yeah.
Here about the pre-processing might
Mhm.
also be useful, like SNV. So here how it is being calculated.
Yep.
So could be useful.
Fine.
Yeah. And that's maybe useful if you have a certain format you like. You can format plot save as default.
Okay.
Meaning each plot you will make will use this
The same format. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
that you don't always need to redefine everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like the PCA, the scores plot and coloring according to pH. This could be nice. Also,
Yeah.
or if you just look at the spectra, if you color according to your XRPD result, then you know, at this point I should. At this spectra, the XRPD shows me that I have already the free base, so I should be able to see it. And these spectra, stuff like this could be useful. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Fine.
Yeah, and most of the time, if you copy paste to a presentation, you could do right click, copy, but most of the time it changes a lot. So most of the time I use the snipping tool. I just do this. You see, and then I have a
better picture. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time I do it like this.
Fine.
So yeah, try some stuff, and then we can have a look.
Okay,
in
fine.
terms of pre-processing, if you go to data, here pre-processing.
Yeah.
I think if you just, you can also just click on it here or pre-processing here. You select your data set.
Yeah.
As I said, here you can select the region. Most of the time it's good to remove part where you have like here, there's no information in here. This is just artifact. Same here.
Yeah.
It's always good to remove these.
Yes. Yeah.
Before you do the pre-processing, because you're doing certain calculations, and otherwise it takes these bad areas into the calculation, so it could ruin your spectra. So it's always good to remove those stuff without information from it.
So normally, what region you normally select, like from
Well, in this case, I would do from here to
Here,
here
okay.
because this is nothing. There's
Yeah,
just noise, no information. Same here. So you could remove these.
fine.
And then, yeah, usually SNV just like a kind of baseline correction,
Mm-hmm.
normalization. So this is a useful one. And then a derivative plus this one even removes further the baseline.
Okay.
And
So
the order
like
is also
first we will use the SNV function and then use the derivative, or we can use them both together?
yeah. First, I would start with just the SNV for yourself because the spectra will be pretty much look the same. You know, I mean, with the derivative, your peaks look completely different, so it might be a bit confusing. So I
Okay.
would always start with the SNV.
Fine.
And a combination that I use a lot is a derivative plus a SNV. You do the
Okay.
combination.
Fine.
And it's important to first do the derivative and then the SNV, because the other way around, it's also correct, but it's more frequently done if you first do a derivative and then a SNV. Here you see one, it will first do the derivative and then it will do an SNV on it.
Okay. Yeah. But it will do automatically, like first you click derivative and then you click the SNV?
Yeah, SNV, yeah. And then I do next. And then it will call, here you can, if needed, change the name of the new data set, but you could leave it like this because it will automatically
add
name
the
what
first
it's doing
derivative
first, and then SNV, and then do finish, and then it's automatically being done. So these are then, see, it's completely pre-processed. But here I didn't remove the sides, but you see, with the derivative, it becomes crazy here, and in fact, there's no information here.
Okay, yeah.
So it's good to remove these sides.
Fine. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I would use just the SNV alone, and then the first derivative plus the SNV.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
But sometimes, if it's not needed, go as simple as possible. So if you see it on a SNV, your peak shift or the peak of your free base, it's sufficient. It's not always needed to do a derivative.
Fine. Okay. Yep.
Good.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I will do it myself and then we'll show like for the more improvements.
Yeah, indeed. Try to figure out yourself a bit how it works, and then we can
yeah, fine.
Once
Thank you.
in a while have a look. Yeah, and also if I'm not on site and you're stuck, like Chloe and Lore can also work well with the software.
Okay, fine. Yes, yeah.
So in case you're stuck and you have a quick question and I'm not available or something, you can always ask them. They also know how the software works.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So yeah, fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you.